When you go to the People Express game for the first time, this is the screen you'll see with your event at the top and access to support documentation below that on the left. The first thing you'll probably want to do is go and create a new game. If your instructor has asked you to use a specific name, enter that here or put in your own choice and click Go to Game. It will have the toolbar at the top and the decision box where you enter your decisions below that. At the left of the toolbar are the menus for getting information that you want, and to the top right are the controls for moving backwards and forwards through the game. If this is your first visit to the game, you'll likely want to start with a report or two, and a good place to start is with the summary report. This gives you information about the capacity and demand situation for the business, how many aircraft you have and what load factor, information on your fares and competitor fares, staff information, marketing information, and revenues and net income. There are several reports you can choose from and a fairly long list of charts you can look at. This, for example, is a chart that will show you information about the income statement as you move forward. There are also tables giving you tabular data on various issues and some other options you can choose. A very useful one is the game Notepad, where you can write notes that you want. These notes are saved with your game. To actually run the game, enter any decisions that you want in the boxes to the top left. Maybe we think we should hire a few people and add a couple of planes, and click the forward button. Each time you move forward, the business advances by 1/4 and all of the charts, tables and reports update to reflect the decisions that you just took. If you don't see a chart that you want, you can pick an item from one of the tables. This table, for example, is giving you information on capacity and load, and you can click the column heading to get a chart of that item that you want. Click the settings icon to remove any unwanted columns from the table, and click the settings button at top right to save as a comma-separated values file that you can open with a spreadsheet. There is a go back button if you make mistakes, although this button may be disabled by your instructor, and restart takes you back to the beginning. The screen can easily become cluttered, so under the Others category you have options of closing all charts, all reports, all tables, or closing everything. The People Express drop-down menu allows you to go back to your games list to rename or create a copy of your game, and to end the game and submit it. This ends the game and makes it read-only. If you get your game to an interesting point and want to use that as the basis for several further experiments, you can rename or create copies of the game, enter a new name for the game or for the copy you want to take, and leave yourself some notes about what this saved game actually is. Update simply changes the name of the game that you're running. Create a copy makes a second copy of the game, now with this new name. If you go back to the games list, you'll see both the game you first created and the copy that you made. If you hover over the More Info button, you'll see the contents of the notepad, and below the game's name, you'll see the description that you added when you created the copy. To return to any of these games, click Open this game, and the game will reopen with whatever charts, tables and reports you were looking at previously. We hope you enjoy playing this game. Please consult your instructor for any questions relating to the use of this game in your class, but if you have technical problems using the software, please email support@strategydynamics.com.